Bugger.
What's up gamers, Sergeant Wookie here with another Gaming Australia review. We've been lucky enough to get our hands on the latest title in the Spin Tires series this week, SnowRunner for PlayStation 4, developed by Saber Interactive. This sequel to the critically acclaimed Mud Runner doesn't mess about in being direct. You can expect snow, expect mud, and expect frustration in this advanced driving simulator. Now I feel like I had something going into this that is very rare in gaming today. No preconceptions. Having never played Mud Runner or its precursor Spin Tires, I had no clue what to expect outside the trailers. And I tell you what, I was surprised at how easy it was to get into and really enjoyed it when I got the hang of it, which did take a while. SnowRunner is first and foremost about the driving component. And I tell you what, the mud and new Arctic conditions like snow in particular are an amazing and dynamic system. You can really feel the impact of how you're driving, the weight of your vehicle and the weight of your load or trailer. Spin your tyres too much and you dig your truck too deep to get out of them. Switch to a low gear, engage all-wheel drive and lock your differential before hitting the same muddy patch and you sail through it with ease. Each terrain needs a different approach, and sometimes even a combination of approaches. I found this control dynamic very intuitive and makes you either stop to read the terrain before just ploughing through, or forces you to seek an alternate route with your cargo in tow. Resource management in this game comes in the form of fuel consumption and damage. Thirsty trucks only get thirstier when tackling rugged terrain, and using an inappropriate vehicle can lead to you sliding or colliding with the environment and causing damage to your truck. The former affecting your range and exploration capability, and the latter affecting your vehicle's efficiency. Too much damage and you might even stall or have your truck become a firecracker like mine did. With this you do get a couple of options. You can either call for help, or you can help yourself by going and grabbing another truck to tow your load or truck out of deep snow and bogs. I called for help a bit more than I care to admit. As far as other mechanics related to the driving experience, I felt its fleshed out environments could do with a little wildlife to liven them up. Even foxes, squirrels, all that sort of stuff running across the environment would change that feeling. And the camera controls did feel a bit rough in some places, with the camera at times getting stuck or snapping to certain spots and not moving where you needed it. But the first person cab view inside the trucks that I drove was sublime. I absolutely loved driving in first person, and I think this is something that would really benefit from a VR experience. But driving through snowy hills is not all that SnowRunner has to offer. Each map is filled with activities to put your skill behind the wheel to the test, even coming with a 4-player co-op option. The majority of activities come in the form of private contracts. Most can be defined as fetch quests, but they are given enough variety to be interesting. From delivering supplies like wood, steel or concrete tubes to work sites, some of which have to be retrieved or delivered to hard to reach areas, to having to completely refit your truck to pull a bogged down container out of the river, like this one here. That's right, I got it on first go. Actually, that was my second attempt. That's not all. There are also time trials, lookout towers that reveal the map in a similar way to previous Far Cry games, some hidden vehicles, specific upgrades, and secret contracts hidden in the world to be found through exploration. The open world in SnowRunner is yours to explore. Of course, that's provided you've got the right kit out for the terrain, and that's where your garage comes in. You see, the garage is the central hub for each of the maps. If you get too stuck and need to call for a recovery, this is where you'll be sent back with your off-roading tail between your legs. Worse yet, you also need to leave anything behind you were towing. But it does come with a free repair and refuel each time you drop by, which is great for those early days when you're learning the ropes. It also allows for storage of up to 6 vehicles on hand and allows for customization of your trucks with mechanical upgrades like more suitable tyres and suspension for rough terrain, or for giving your rig some aesthetic flair with a new coat of paint and bull bars. The upgrades themselves mostly come from map exploration, often found in hard to reach areas, but they did give me a huge leg up when tackling tougher terrain. The garage also has the vehicle library, with a plethora of vehicles available to purchase, with the option to preview them as well being an awesome addition. For a game centred on vehicles, they need to look great, and the attention to detail in these models is just that. My only gripe being some of the models that I drove, the headlights weren't illuminated on the model at night, but I'm sure that's only a model issue that will be fixed with a patch post-release. Overall, SnowRunner is a driving simulator in its own class, with an in-depth approach to terrain interaction, an easy-to-understand resource management system, on-point sound work for both the environment and the vehicles, problem-solving elements, and highly detailed vehicles. It kept me entertained the entire time, and will into the future. So if you like the idea of being the owner and operator for your own trucking company, consider yourself a bush-bashing god, or just love the intricacies of truck driving in general, this is going to be the perfect game for you. But I would also recommend this title for anyone with even a casual interest in vehicle simulators. The goals, trophies, and its impressive vehicular smorgasbord all add immersion to the SnowRunner world. I give SnowRunner an 8 out of 10 big rigs for this impressive off-roading adventure game. Please leave a comment or a like if you enjoyed this review, with links to our social media in the description. Hope you all have an awesome day, and thank you for watching. Hope to see you in Alaska soon.